Hi, this is Bill Watkins. Today we're looking again in 1 Corinthians chapter 12. Today, let's look at verses 4 through 11. I told you last time that this is one of the greatest discussions of miraculous spiritual gifts that you will find anywhere in the Bible. And here, listen to what he says as he enumerates those gifts. There are diversities of gifts, but the same Spirit. Different people got different gifts. There are differences of ministries, but the same Lord. Remember that no matter what your ministry may be in the church, the Lord's under and behind all the ministries of the church, not just yours. There are diversities of activities, but it's the same God who works all in all. But the manifestation of the Spirit is given to each one for the profit of all. In other words, you don't keep it to yourself. When God has blessed you, you use that. And that was true in the days of miraculous spiritual gifts. And then he says, for to one is given the word of wisdom through the Spirit. To another, the word of knowledge through the Spirit. What's the difference in those two things? One is, wisdom is the ability to discern the will of God in the middle of whatever circumstance you are. And knowledge is that God would give some miraculous knowledge so that they would know what the will of God would be and know what to do. Verse 9, to another, faith by the same Spirit. To another, gifts of healing by the same Spirit. There was a special kind of faith that was given as a miraculous gift that literally allowed people to move mountains or whatever it is that needed to be done. And one had the gift of healings. In other words, some could do this. Notice, all the people didn't get all the gifts. Only the apostles had all the gifts. What you would get is one of the gifts given to you by the laying on of the apostles' hands. Look at verse 10. To another, the working of miracles, whatever those miracles needed to be to proclaim the truthfulness of the Word of God. To another, prophecy, which is not so much foretelling as it is forthtelling. To another, the discerning of spirits, being able to tell if somebody's lying or telling the truth. To another, different kinds of tongues. When you went into places, you would be able to speak their language. To another, the interpretation of tongues. If someone's speaking and everybody else doesn't know the language, you'll know what they say. He says in verse 11, but one and the same Spirit works all these things, distributing to each one individually as he wills. Notice they had one gift, and that gift gave them the ability to help everybody. Whatever God has blessed you with, He intends for you to use it to bless more than just you. And that was what was happening in the days of miracles, and that's true today as well. Thanks for watching.